In the year 1844, on Inner Walsall Street, Bilston, near the old Blue Coat School, there were two old houses, one of which housed a woman and her daughter. This woman, known to the locals as a witch, was said to be small-figured with ferret-like features and piercing black eyes that glinted with malice when angered. Standing about 5 feet tall, she had a thin, pointed chin with a sparse beard, which the neighbours claimed was a sign of her witchcraft. Lame in one leg, she hobbled with a crooked stick, further fueling some people's suspicions. With a fierce passion, she often glared out from her small, latticed window, her distorted reflection often scaring the local children. The unsettling image she presented through the imperfect glass only added to her fearsome reputation, leading many to believe she was indeed a witch. I can imagine the neighbouring people stood gossiping about the Bilston Witch. Rumours circulated that men walking through the churchyard at night had seen her among the graves performing dark rituals. Regardless, it was widely believed that anyone who crossed her would soon face misfortune, as illness or pain would befall them. She seemed to revel in the fear she inspired, leading the townsfolk to label her a witch. Whenever she got into an argument, misfortune seemed to follow the person who had crossed her, often manifesting as illness or the children suffering from mysterious aches and pains. While these ailments were not uncommon and could be explained away, superstition left no room for rational thought. One day, the Bilston Witch approached her neighbour to borrow something, but her commanding tone rubbed the neighbour the wrong way, leading to a heated exchange. The neighbour, already in a foul mood, refused to help the witch and hurled insults. Muttering fearful curses that echoed painfully in the ears of those nearby, the witch limped away, her eyes glowing with a sinister light. The neighbour began to experience strange sensations in various parts of her body, and as the day progressed, her condition worsened. Her family offered remedies based on their limited knowledge, but nothing seemed to help, and the power of her mind convinced her that she must have been under a spell. The following day, the neighbour told her friend that at midnight, a massive black cat with striking green eyes had suddenly jumped onto her bed, hissing and spitting, which terrified her to the point of fainting. When she regained consciousness, the cat had vanished. This bizarre tale was enough to rattle even the most composed person, sparking a flurry of head-shaking and conflicting opinions. Eventually, a friend with more experience in witchcraft, having lived next to a witch-finder a year prior, was consulted. With an air of authority, she advised the woman to keep a sharp knife by her bedside and to throw it at the creature if it returned, claiming that drawing blood would break the witch's hold. The suggestion was so convincing that it was quickly embraced, with everyone praising the woman's wisdom. That night, she placed a knife under the covers of the bed in preparation for her midnight visitor. At the stroke of midnight, that eerie hour when spirits and witches are believed to be most powerful, the demon cat sprang onto the bed, hissing and spitting as before. With caution, the frightened woman grabbed the knife from beneath the covers and hurled it at the creature, striking it on the head and drawing the necessary blood for a successful remedy. The cat let out a chilling cry and vanished up the chimney, never to be seen again, while at that very moment her health began to improve. Episode 2 coming tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.